I have an interesting story because when I was finishing my doctorate, I started doing some work with the graduate school alumni office, and I was working with a woman named Anna Bensel-Jump. And we started kind of working on, I started working with her to develop an annual fund campaign. The graduate school did a mini documentary of me, and as I was finishing the PhD in art history, I was involved in museum work, and I had done some curatorial things. I had done some education programs and things like that at museums around New York, but I was really interested in going into development as a kind of way to give back to this whole world that really had inspired and made me really appreciate what was happening and what could happen in the world of the arts. So at the end of my PhD, I approached Anna and I said, I'd really like to look into finding a way to be an advocate for curators, artists, people who work in the arts that really made a difference in my life via working with philanthropists. And Anna sat me down, prepped me for my interviews, and helped me nail a fantastic job at my favorite museum in New York. And ever since then, I've actually talked to several of my colleagues in the PhD program in the art world who've kind of looked into various roles they can play in the museum world, and I've even helped them kind of follow me into this real place in our industry where you can make a real difference. And that all goes back to Anna here at Columbia. It was more kind of a professional relationship at first, but she actually had studied a lot of German. My specialty was German art, and her German was so much better than mine is. Mine continues to be. So we kind of bonded over that, as well as she has a fantastic sense of humor. But I was amazed insofar as we had a kind of professional working relationship, but then as soon as I showed interest in kind of going a different direction with my degree after Columbia, she stepped up and really prepped me for interviews several times, and I had to go through many interviews at several institutions. Luckily, getting the best fit in the end, but it was nothing in it for her. It was pure selflessness and helping out, and I really kind of have internalized that sense of kind of just supporting people who you believe in. And she, of course, helped me with that. She was one of my references, and I nailed it. I'm right where I should have been. And it was all really thanks to her, I think, and I'm trying to kind of pay that forward.